Hey, back tonight. Have a very agitated cat in the background with lightning storms and all this other stuff. So if you can hear him scratching, that's why. But I am here and I'm going to play Dark Souls 3. It's been a long day. I might not go my whole stream. That's also why I'm on late tonight. But as long as I am on, we're gonna play. So let's go ahead and get started. I have no real announcements today. I have no excuse for being late. I have absolutely nothing going on in my life right now other than work, sleep, and petting a cat that is doing everything he can to get attention the second stream starts, and not a moment sooner and not a moment after. Also, if you do hear my mic echoing, I don't really know how I'm going to fix it yet. I am aware of it. Like, it's just vibrating on the desk when it gets hit, so it's like super sensitive. And I don't really have a good fix right now, honestly. The issue that's happening is I used to use my monitor to... Oh, well, there goes my runes. It's my souls, sorry. I used to have the mic right up against my monitor, and that would absorb some of the shock. But it's no longer positioned that way, so I can't use it. My new monitors hopefully arrive at the end of this week, but who knows? I just checked, and the shipping delivery day got pushed back. It's a 2-week window that has now gotten even longer. So, until I get that, there's not really a whole lot I can do, because it's not really worth messing with until then. Really, George? You're gonna get my monitor right now? Yeah, George wanted nothing to do with me when I got home. So I went out, hung out with friends for a little bit. I fed him, obviously. Get home, still wants nothing to do with me. Wants more food, though. Feed him. I get ready for stream, which involved not doing most of the stuff I do when I get ready for stream. And then as soon as I start to stream, he decides that that is the time to sit in front of me at the computer. Although now he's, well, he was pouting until I looked back to see what he was doing. Now he's taking that as an invite to run up here. I did pick a different chair today so that he can hop on the back of it, maybe, because he does like to rest on the back of this one. So, you know, maybe we will get some bonus George on stream. I didn't activate it, but I did set some stuff up so that I can start doing my regular camera, and then I can do like an extended one for a George camera off on the side. Just with off the same camera, so if he's at like his little bed, I keep on the side of my PC, or on the side of my desk. I do need like another camera set up on the bottom though, that I can maybe aim as a George camera sometimes. But that's really more for the dance pad runs I want to do. Because I've realized I'm going to have to have an actual camera on the dance pad. And I know what I want to do for it. I just need to, like, set it up, I guess. Which is not going to be that hard to set up with what I want to do. I might have to actually make a little Unity app for myself, though, for what I want. We'll see. So what I was thinking of doing is making like a AR overlay on the dance pad itself, which is a lot easier to do than it sounds. Oh, I aggroed it. Damn. All right, well, this is what happened last time when this guy aggroed, is we still had these 3 other guys. All right, the zoomies have officially begun, by the way. All right, so is he gonna put fire on me down here? Because that guy has really far aggro visibility, it looks like. Because what I want is I want these things to die. Outside of this guy's attack range. George, why? Cat's gonna break another mouse pad the way he keeps jumping on my stuff. Alright, we've gotten further than we did last time because we've killed all 3 of his friends. Oh, I'm sorry. Did he have 4 friends? Alright, well, we're gonna have to stop and heal, unfortunately. He has friends again. So they respawn when something happens? I don't get it. Why did all 3 of these return to him when I started hitting them? Because they were all dead. George, I can't see. Move, bud. Move. Oh, looks like we've got more loot over here. More moss clumps. Wonderful. Alright, what was that? I hear balls again. Oh yeah, I was curious about that place. That is 100% Anor Londo. I recognize those large diagonal beams that can fall from anywhere. So that is cool that we get Anor Londo, which means this is also probably like all the city around it that we never could explore in DS1. So does that make that the Duke's Archives? Okay, well there's that guy. Okay, we're getting murdered by this stuff. Alright, so I need to wait for him to do something other than that. Then it looks like I can get 2 in. Oops, should have rolled. Oh, that's why I need to roll. They track you. I see. I wonder if those guys respawn. They're kind of a pain in the ass to kill. Oh, speaking of pain. These Nox-looking guys. So I'm scared to shoot too much, because what happens if I hit the other one? Because right now it's just moving because of noise. Oops. So they're definitely moving together as a pair. Which means separating them is not very likely. At least not by a very large amount. Trying to do something, but I'll have to do it after this fight. Oh, it did actually separate. Cool. Okay. So now I'm hoping we only get the one, and if the other thing doesn't respawn, like just happened with that armored knight guy. Did get in 3. Oh, loot. I always want that. So what is this thing? Why is that alive? Have I not gone down there? I guess not. I'm looking at how I would even reach it, and I don't think I would. Okay. Also, this guy's a real pain to fight if you have to also, like, go past those other 2 things. Alright, Fire Witch Helm. And more large shards. Large shard, always good. What's the helm? It's fairly lightweight. Too heavy for us right now because our fashion stat isn't high enough, but we will get there. Man, my neck is killing me. I slept on it poorly. George has this thing where he likes to share my pillow, and I always let him whenever he wants to. Because he used to never be like that cuddly of a cat, so I want to encourage it when I can. But when he takes my pillow, I just get left with like this little flat part on it. And it is really hard to sleep on it. Like my neck always hurts in the morning. And the entire day after. And it's probably going to hurt tomorrow, too. Okay, well, that room looks really scary. Unless there's a bonfire nearby. Because I don't want to fight everything with purely archery. 1, I don't have enough arrows. 2, it just feels like too much of a cheese. I want to fight things for real. For realsies, as some would say. Okay, so in Orlando, we have a fog gate. Okay, well, I'm very happy about that. Okay, we can get some easy... Oh, got a real fight. Is it gonna follow me? I don't want to do things this way, but if I don't have a choice, I will. Because I'm not gonna run up to it. That's how I die. Well, eventually he came after us. Oh, that feels like such a trap. Yoink. I feel like they're telling me something by giving me a lightning gem. Also, if you saw that. Oh, he aggroed. Why did he not aggro me before? Thank you, plunging attacks. Okay, we've got a couple doors now that don't open on this side. And I'm a little lost as to where I am, because this is all stuff I've... Like, those are all guys I've not killed. But I thought this was territory I've been over. So, what is going on with those guys? Have I not been through here? Hmm. I'm so confused right now. So I've come over here, then I ran into that guy. 100% means the way I got up was from here. So it begs the question, why are those guys existing? Unless it's just like a bunch of different ones on a really long pathing. So like I killed a couple and then it would have been safe for a bit and then more show up or something. Because I was over here. I checked this for hidden doors. I see nothing there. And I see nothing there. It's back to where I started. Then there's those guys again. So I fully buy that that can be a set of enemies I missed. But what I don't get is where they would have come from. Because I see no doors or side paths over here. No way down whatsoever. Unless they're opening all of these locked doors that are saying they don't open from this side. I'm trying to figure out where I would even move to avoid this patrol. Or to start fighting the patrol, for that matter. Alright, if they aggro, I think our only choice is to run. And maybe try and quit out. So we're going to try and hide. Not move, make no noise. Try and use the pillars to block line of sight. Drink water for the extra surprise. Get trapped. Die. That's why we moved back, though, so at least our souls are a little bit more recoverable. Because I should just be right up here. Unless I am completely confused as to where I was. I mean, at least nearly 1,000 souls per is good. I don't want to take that damage, though. I think I can level with 15k, so we're going to go do that real quick. Up our fashion stat just a tiny bit more. Or maybe upgrade our weapon if we do have more large... I don't think we have 4 large things, though. Although, I may be able to make this a heavy battle axe. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. So I think I still have another heavy gem.
That is, wasn't it?
It's not worth it. Yeah, we only get like 20 points of damage. Yeah, we're one large shard short.
There some weird things. We bring this to this in back.
Okay, well, nothing there. So let's just level, and then we'll fill up arrows with the leftover. Oh, just barely enough.
Farewell, Ashen, may the flip.
So you ever notice, like, you start with the word ashen, but that's also just the end of the word fashion. So if you do upgrade your fashion stat enough, you can be fashion 1. That's actually kind of cool how they set that up. Never thought a Japanese game would enable an English pun like that. Oh, so look at that. We had just enough to max out on arrows again. Oh, what's this thing for 10k? Light, fashionable. Okay. Yeah, after making that connection to Ashen 1 and Fashion 1, I am now, like, way more on board with what they're saying. Let's go back here. I mean, I could try the whole kamikaze run just to get up top. Really? We can also use this one extra point, because every single one adds another 0.3 weight we can do. Also, I did not think to check the defense upgrade it gives me. Yeah. That's the things we've got to be careful of. The Fashion 1 has no stamina and no hit points. And no defense, because we haven't leveled our Fashion enough. So we are on Worker Trousers. 2.9, so we can probably go up to maybe like 3.5. So 4.8 is a little too much. .1 is too much. 3.5 looks like the limit. Alright, do we go Deacon Robe or Maiden Robe? Kind of makes us look like a hobo. Here we go. The pants sleeve, something to improve still, but that definitely looks like a fashionable top. So we'll go with this. Also, this kind of prevents us from going too heavy on fashion. I could remove it and instead go for something here is like successive attacks. Yeah, right here. But it's a little too heavy is the problem. What does our war cry? Let's see what this does. Oh, we're gonna lose war cry as soon as I do this. So the two-handed swing is slightly too slow. It's also still 3 hits to kill. George is sighing. That really says it all. We do have to one-hand. Oh, they drop large shards. So that one actually upgrades our weapon. I think we're going to have to get another kill or two to have these souls. And then do it. It's just too helpful to get a weapon upgrade. And we'll have to kill these two again, but that's fine. No, man, I thought he was just going to do like 2 or 3 and then stop. I was not expecting a 6-hit combo. The problem with that guy is he attacks so fast from like one combo to the next that if you roll away and don't attack, you can't really have time. It's 2K. I don't remember how much it said. I'm going to assume this is enough. Let's actually just double check as well. We do have 4. So let's get this weapon upgrade real quick. Because it is better than stats. And then, honestly, we might be getting to the point where we can do the heavy infusion next time we're here. Well, you might start being worth it.
Tis one.
This one. Yeah, look at that upgrade. 202, so 272, whereas the infuse... So, 270. So, yeah, the infuse is worth the same as this upgrade. Now, what does this become worth? Looks like it's the same, same bonus. I'll likely still end up doing it. Oh, before I go through that spot, I do actually want to check something else out down here. It really feels to me like I'm supposed to cut the bridge while those skeletons are on it. And I want to figure out if I can. And I'm wondering, like, if I can, is it maybe related to how I get down? Because it did look like there's something down there, and I do want to check it out if so. Because I tried cutting this bridge earlier and could not do it. Maybe because the boss is dead now I can, or something, I don't know. Oh, wait, that worked. So it's not related to the skeletons I just missed earlier, maybe? Okay. So what is down here for us then? Anything? Was I supposed to climb down the other side, maybe? Doesn't look like it. So here's the cave I saw before. Oh. We found a friend. A friend that looks like something from Dark Souls 1. Is he just an elite, though? Because he doesn't have a boss spell. Seems very beatable. Also very cheesable with archery, but who wants to do that? Certainly not me. Maybe it's just... Oh, the bridge is back. Interesting. So I have to break it every time. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Okay. Lose 2 flasks. I'll take it. Okay. When he jumps, he smashes me to death. We get steppies, as some would say. Do I get anything that gives me fire resist? The answer is no. But I probably don't want this. I probably want this, which is too heavy. Never mind. All right, we've got to raise our fashion stat another couple points. Really? Okay. Man, a delayed attack. He definitely hits hard, but his health is not all that high. I think we can kill this guy. It looks like 2 hits, save my stamina for rolling, wait for him to counter, and then like just do that sort of thing for a cycle. Well, can I not climb it anymore? Oh, there we go. The skeleton spawns are what are messing with me the most here. I get hit by something. Okay, there's no input reading on heals. That's good. Accidentally kicking is not so good. Alright, so going between his legs is the strap. Did that count as a plunging attack? Seemed like I did a lot of damage there. Soul of a Demon. Okay, so it was a... I thought that guy looked like a Dark Souls 1 thing. That was a PS1 guy. I don't get the skeletons, though. Maybe I blocked that part out of my memory. We did see some items we can make that said it needed Soul of a Demon. Oh, that is a lot of skeletons. So I'm getting very weird little, like, breezes. That's annoying. OBS, however, does say dropped frames are 0. And there I was thinking I had really good health going, and now I don't. Let's go up here and heal. This is so many enemies to deal with. Oh, they're reassembling. I'm getting souls, aren't I? I am from some of them. Scimitar, too. Cool. More large shards, never turning those down, ever. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to buy them at some point, but even if I can, they're probably going to be a little bit expensive. These things usually are. Let's go through that room. I think they're all dead, but whatever. Another trap spotted. Actually, maybe not, because we got a bonfire. Bonefire, sorry. Alright, Witch's Ring and Blindfold. What are these? Boost Pyromancy. Okay, and what's the helm? This sounds like a really lightweight item. .0, that's very good. Unfortunately, though, the fashion stat is kind of low on it. Actually, before we go further here, let's heal. I want to check something. This area right here is giving me other DS1 flashbacks, or any of these hidden walls. No? Okay. We continue then. And that looks like a fog door. The nearby bonfire. Is this the lake from up above where I saw those items on the ground? I don't think it is. I think I'm missing some other items. We're going to teleport and look while I'm thinking about it. So I saw 3 items on the ground at a pool of what looked to me like water. We'll take a look at them again here and see if it's possible to teleport. If not, maybe we just warp back. Yeah, so from right here. See those items down below? There's that soldier down there. But when I looked up, it seemed very difficult to like actually see the top of this. But also, it's got that texture on the water down there. Fog. No trees. That's the biggest thing. But other area had trees. So over here. So it would have gone from over there, which would mean if I take that teleporter and run right, I think, would maybe get me over to this lake. So that definitely does not look like a fall that I can survive. Yeah, just drinking that water hurt my neck, turning it back. What a pain. Actual pain in the neck. So what I'd be looking for would be maybe over there. Okay, it's not poison. Oh, it explodes. Even better. Just what I always wanted. Exploding water. Okay, so it's not the water that explodes. It's these ballista things that are doing it. Oh. Beetlejuice style sandworm. Cool. Alright, we are not dealing with that right now. Not while these things are shooting at us. And apparently hitting us. to figure out what weapons I want to upgrade with Titanite. We sure are getting a lot of it right now. Okay, so this was the room I saw because this was the guy. So out and to the right was correct. What's this trap? Oh, cool. Horus. Hi, Horus. Don't know anything about you, but we'll fight. I'm seeing a buckler, which means I think he's going to try and parry me. Yep. I messed up my timing a little. And he staggers me. Cool. Is he... Okay. Did not input read. Okay, well, he does go all in on that charge. Good for him. Also, Elon Musk rolls. Which means he's wearing way too much armor and probably has way too many shields on. And he dropped a shield, even. Lelowin shield. What is this? Small shield, strike, parry. Okay. Attribute bonus. Damage absorption. Doesn't do anything special. A true Elon Musk shield. Alright, well, we got a lot of this. We need one more, and the our weapon goes to +6. So I might actually just switch my desk to standing mode tonight. I kind of want to sit because I'm exhausted, but the way my neck is hurting is actual just... I might need to pay more attention to posture, or I should sit in my good chair. Where am I being shot at from? It's not from that thing. Crab with what looked to be a dark sign on him. Something. No, it's not from those. I don't want to deal with the crabs when I'm being shot at, but I also didn't want to deal with the worm, and I'm not seeing how to get around that. Do I ever see loot that I missed? That's probably going to be another guard. Okay, I know where I am. The worm is there. Slid down. Okay. Well, we have the souls to level, but we no longer... Well, we no longer have the souls to level. We do have these shards. Hi, Abigail. How are you? I'm pretty good. Just enjoying going through here, exploring. Just having fun gaming tonight. I think this is my third night playing it. I've got maybe 15 hours in or something. I'm not entirely sure. I'll check after this. I wonder if I can use its body to shield me. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so that's insta kill. Yeah, this is my first playthrough on Dark Souls 3. I played Dark Souls 1 recently, and I play a lot of both Elden Ring and Lies of P. Yeah, I'm actually at 20 hours. But yeah, I do, most nights, well, other than, like, the last couple weeks, because I've been doing Dark Souls, I do Elden Ring speedruns, or I'll do, like, challenge runs of either Elden Ring or Lies of P. Appreciate you saying I'm playing better, but I very much doubt that. Here's my character build, or my equipment. Like, so I'm mostly going no armor. Which, go figure, no armor while also doing, vitality, or fashion, as I was saying. Not every day. I try to do 3 nights a week. Usually Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday Eastern. Oh, I probably don't want to... Didn't want to roll into them. I mean, if you're talking about art and stuff, don't really know what I want for it right now. But as far as, like, upgrading it, I mean, I bought, like, a nice camera and mic and stuff, so I'm fine there. No, I'm good on that stuff. I don't need any of it. All right. Banning them it is. That's a little sus, anyways, with the questions. Tried to do it quicker, but apparently my stuff on this computer isn't set up for me to have mod permissions on my own channel. Or visibility on the commands, I mean. Where did my souls go? Oh, over there. Alright, so it looks like as soon as it moves, if you touch it while it's moving, you insta-die. That's what this looks like to me. Okay, this also doesn't take damage in those stages. Did I not grab my souls? Also, why am I seeing something taking... Is he taking damage from these? Because I saw his health. I see where I'm getting shot from now, though. Did take damage. Okay. Okay. Oh, when I was banning that person, I probably missed picking him up. No big deal. There's something firing what looks to be great arrows. They're explosive great arrows or something. Let's rest and upgrade our weapon real quick while we have souls. Maybe grab some better damage arrows too while I'm at it. Because I don't think I'm going to keep these souls for very long. Kitty. Although we would have a level if I didn't lose it trying to ban someone. Sorry, George is right here being George. He's being very good right now.
Ah, it is good, wasn't he?
Titanite chunks. I only have one. Okay. Well, what we can do, because I did not make this heavy. Well, now it's losing 14 damage, but it's also getting a lot more on its scaling. I think it's time to upgrade that.
Pretty be careful.
Hey, George. Trying to convince him here to lay down on my mouse pad and not do something else that's gonna be annoying. We'll give him some kitty treats on stream later tonight. Bonus for anyone who sticks around for that. Let's buy things. What do we want to buy? Maybe those? I'll just buy this. Seems okay. Maybe. No wood great arrow. Okay, well, I'm not doing great arrows. I'll just buy a bunch of those. I could start on Embers. You know what? I need some more poison cures, I think. Yeah, let's go with those.
Ashen 1.
Passion 1, bring us souls. Now that I actually understand what they're saying, it makes so much more sense. Oh, also, didn't I just get a bone shard? Wrong teleporter, too. Hi, Elray, how's it going? You haven't missed much tonight, just me dying a bunch. I did, however, kill something. Dropped a soul of a demon. Down here. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm just a little exhausted. Now that you're here, though, I'll show you this. You might find this kind of funny. I'm going to use it at some point. Maybe today if we really need to summon Leo. I put a little Leo summoning sign on my desk. Check this out. So now when I need him, I can just put these up here and summon him whenever. I'm just going to leave him right there for now on. So I killed some worm thing over here, or rather, some jackass archers were firing great arrows at me, and they killed them. And now I'm trying to figure out how to get up to those things. There's a fog door over there, too, I want to mess with. But I'm assuming that these archers are approached from another way. Okay, so it looks like they can't shoot me when I'm against this. They can still smash me, though. Also, unlike the giant snake I killed, I'm pretty sure that these guys are going to respawn. So if I want to kill these and explore, I need to do it now. Ooh, actually, if they drop that much Titanite, maybe they won't. I don't see any sort of cave entrance over here like I was expecting them to be guarding. So this is a lot of crabs now that I'm looking at it. I thought there were maybe 3. It looks like there's 6 or more. I think I'm gonna be better off just checking out the fog door than fighting these. Yeah, those great arrows suck. We're just gonna go for the fog door. Check out what's down here. I did make it a little bit further into the city as well. Definitely looks like that place is Anor Londo up on the side, so I'd like to get there. I found my way to a fog door, which is pretty cool. But then I didn't go through it because I wanted to explore other things. It seemed like there was just like constantly respawning enemies back there. Like the guys with the flaming spears. Okay, this snake does not respawn. But I did miss this path up. So let's go through here. Oh, it's another bonfire. Even better. Definitely not what I was expecting to find. But with a nearby bonfire and no souls, maybe I should just turn around for the fog door. And then go through this. See whatever this thing is. Alright, what do we fight? Needs to be something good. This is not looking like something good. This looks like a very similar move set to the fire demon thing I was killing earlier. It gave me like a soul of a demon drop or something. Which that guy I just fought by running under his legs nonstop. This one doesn't seem like he has many hit points. Oh, it's nice that I healed that much off of 1 health now. Ow. Ow. I was hoping I could get up and roll that, but what I said about his health, I could have been wrong. That only being 25% is a lot less than I was thinking it would be. Okay. That attack is so delayed. Oh, did you just go phase 2 already? Or what's up with this? Okay, so he summoned fireballs or something? Oh, he is. Cool. Good for him. And I'm cornered as he's summoning them. Perfect. What does I think he is? I think he's Rykard with his summonings and fire theme. Really? I was trying to heal. Yeah, those little like fire AoEs on the ground are pretty hard to get around. That's what I think gave me the most trouble right there, because I'm not sure, actually. Definitely used 3 of the heals. No, I probably shouldn't stop here if I'm gonna get shot at. So now the question is, with the way he was powering up, is it a time thing or was it his hit points that made him stop and do it? Because it felt like I was running around fighting and he would power up. And it wasn't like just a phase 2, so he might just be getting more abilities over time. Do we have anything with better fire resist? Antiquated dress. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything light enough to wear here. I can replace this with either this or this. Successive attack hit points is probably not very good, just because I'm not going to be hitting him very quickly. I think 30% puts us exactly on medium roll. Can't really tell. No, maybe that is okay. I could remove the shield and get some armor, but I'm at least using a shield that's just passively giving stamina regen. Although I don't think it's very much, because the effect is very hard to notice, it feels like. Could also maybe put an Ember on just for a little bit more leeway. Man. That was just combos. Not going to use an ember. I will say, this is the first boss that's actually felt semi-difficult now that I've played it a bit. Really? That was a big mistake on my part. I tried to just damage him and force him into another phase really quickly. Like he's doing right here. I think I had him there if I didn't roll backwards into the fire. Okay. Maybe not so hard. Like most things, eventually, if you just hit something hard enough, all the problems kind of solve themselves. It looks like that's the way to handle this guy. You just hit him really hard, and you can get a pretty scripted kill. Which, now that I've said I've solved him, what this means is I'm going to just die over and over now. Just like that. Exactly, Elray. Exactly. Okay, so he does jump around. I don't think I can get two heavies in at once. That's what I'm trying to do right now, is figure out what I can do there. The thing is, though, I can get 3 lights, which would be 2 lights is equal to 1 heavy, it feels like. But maybe slower than the 2 attacks. Yeah, see, it still hits me. Wait, did I just get a stagger at the end? What was he doing? Either way. Much less bad fight than Demon of Hatred. I will say that. Also, I like this. It said Ember Okay. So he's just like Sif. Just like Sif. My poor character has turned into absolute beef jerky because of this. Even restoring that ember, look at this. I restored the ember and I'm still just, like, my symbol there is all broken.
Welcome, Husby. Very well. Then Tuthake Nar.
I'm thinking of maybe going up to 70 because then I can wear full rings at light load, but I don't know. Because right now I'm not able to wear a full set of damage rings. The other thing though is I'm getting decent, like still 2 points out of strength is nice. I'm also still getting 2 points of defense on each of these, which is not bad either. Because right now I'm basically on no armor with a weapon and a bow. So I've been trying to level fashion. 2 points seems okay. Like, what if we just go to that and then... Also, I feel like I'm over leveled for all this stuff.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Yeah. Even like right there, it's like, hey, farewell, Fashion One. And I've kind of realized like they're even addressing me by the fact that I am with how I'm leveling. I'll sell one of those. I want to see what all of the
Ashen One.
yeah, Fashion One. It's like that's all they say.
Very well. Then Tuthake.
All right, 15,682.
Flame.
Let's yeah, here's Sky. I want to see what the other items I can get are.
Ah, so
Chaos Bad Vestiges. Don't care. It's Old Demon King. Great Hammer. Scales on Strength. Doesn't cost money. Automatically better. I would pop it for souls, but I want items. I'm sure that they count towards achievements. All right, so what's our next one? Soul of Blood of the Wolf. It's 2 different swords. The one says unique, which I don't understand what that means it does. So, I don't know which of these two I want. Like, this is a great sword that has parry, which is really, really cool. But then this seems like it has a different moveset as well. So it's really hard to decide. The one is free, the other scales better with my stats. This last one, Soul of a Demon. We get the Great Axe or we get a Fist. Fist is D, this is CE. The worst part about the axe is I struggle, like I missed it in Dark Souls 1. So I think I just take it here. Or was it the hammer that I missed? It was the one that you can only get at the start of the game. I'm gonna take this. Then I don't have souls for the other thing. Alright, old Demon King. Let's check this out. It looks like I'm gonna have to go through that other tunnel, though, to climb up, I'm guessing. Unless it's through here. I think that's the... This is probably the way I came in. Yeah. So is there anything else in this arena? George, what are you doing? Hmm? Here, George. George is trying to jump on my computer. I put one of my shirts on top of it just because I didn't want him to scratch the top. And now he's like very hesitant to go on top of the computer for some reason. But I thought it would actually cause him to go on it more. And he's just staying away. Alright, I'm gonna sit here just so I respawn closer when I die. And we apparently go down when I thought we'd be going up. Oh, there is an enemy. I was hoping to iframe through the fireballs. That noise it makes, though, is sounds a lot like how George makes noises when he's trilling. So many, like, just so much Titanites dropping in these areas. Alright, so I came from there. Down there is where I want to go. I swear I just saw some guy walking over. Yeah, there he is. This whole section looks like the area I went through yesterday. It's just all burned. But it's like the exact same level layout, so I don't get what's going on. It's very strange. So I'm sure they wouldn't just cut and paste a map layout. Or if they did, it might be a meme that I've already heard about. That they're so lazy to do something like that. But everyone says this game is so good that I can't see them like doing that. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. Nah, no humanity from the rat. Wait, why do I not have my shield now? Also, why is... There we go. Okay, I think George was hitting a key. Because my controls weren't working right. George is all curled up next to my keyboard now. So I think he might have been hitting control or something. I am so lost down here. This is definitely based on the area I was going through before, though. Getting like the Chrono Trigger feels of I should have looted things in a specific order so they level up. Stuck on lock-ons turning me around. So what I should do in there is just never lock on, never fight, always run. Going to the right. We're going to go this way. I'm pretty sure it's going to turn into the lava pit if I understand where I'm going. Alright, I do not understand where I'm going. Perfect. Oh, that's cool. I also hear a lot of fire noise just behind me. One hit. Well, more than one, because I clearly got hit before. I think I was only at like half health. Alright. Returning for help. We're going to add more fashion stats. $30.2. There we go. Actually, no. That looks a lot more fashionable. It's still Miyazaki approved. 29. Can we do anything with a helm? 29.9. We add a mask. All right. This works. Got our COVID mask on, such as it is. Can't really move my mouse too well right now, though. Turns out there's a giant furball on it, weighing down the cord. Did I come from here? There are so many enemies down here. What the hell? This whole place sucks. Yeah, I figured I'm just near the bonfire. We might have to actually just go slow through here so we can figure out where we're going. Maybe not. I need to free up my mouse cord a little bit so I can move. Don't have much of the mouse pad. Have about the same amount of my pillow I get when George sleeps on that. At least I can move the mouse. So let's see how this goes. Also, why am I missing another effect? Oh, it's a stamina regen. That's why. Really? This whole area might just be too high level for me. This is insane. There's definitely a spike in difficulty. Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm gonna turn around, but that was a really good item to turn around. So I have to figure out where else I wanna... Can I use it here? No, okay. So we'll go back to Firelink, maybe go through that castle some more. I did make some decent progress in it for a while. I also have the whole snowfield thing. Yeah, I'll see how this goes. I've leveled my weapon again since we last did this. I think it's still 3 hits to kill things, though, so it's not really going to make much of a difference. Oh, only 2 hits that time with the bow. That does make a difference. Knocking 1 hit off is really good. I love they does that little spit attack thing and just like ducks the arrows or something. I don't want to run up though because there's going to be another one who's going to be able to hit me. He's over on the side. I just want this guy to charge me. I know he can. Oops. All right, I'm losing patience. We'll just accept that we're gonna fight this guy. I also don't want to waste too many arrows since I do need a bunch for a couple of these other things. I'm assuming all the guys with the torch pitchforks are still spawning. Yeah, there's the one. And that guy is linked to his 3 little pets. I do know that. Because I tried killing... Well, I did kill all of them with a bow. And then as soon as I engaged the guy, his things respawned. At least I think they respawned. It looks like there's another set of 3 behind him. So maybe he had 6, and I only killed 3, now that I'm looking at that. Getting Claymore is nice, though. I didn't know those could drop that. Yeah. Okay, well now I understand why I got 3 more. It's not that they respawned, it's that there's 3 more behind them. He also went from 6 hits to 4, which is really good. Ooh. So one dropped Fire Witch Helm earlier. What are the leggings? Okay, 5.5, so it's a little heavy. Alright. I don't think we can use them either. We will, we'll break the roleplay if we do. Well, not the roleplay, but... we can call it that. I have to get closer to shoot this guy. It's gonna use a huge chunk of my arrows and probably a couple flasks. It also takes forever to kill. Biggest incentive to not die is to not have to fight this guy again. Then after that, there's these two things, and unfortunately, they seem to be linked together. So if I shoot one, although it'll move up, the other like chain aggroes and also moves up. But it won't run at me, but it'll follow its friend. I wonder what happens if I shoot them both. Can I get them to separate? That would make this a lot easier. Oh, that does work. Okay. Unfortunately, I have almost no heals left. And it counterattacks my shield bonks. Okay, just barely. This one did not drop anything this time. So I went through here, I saw... Oh, so that group that was walking around was actually those guys. I understand what happened. Okay, it makes so much more sense why I ran, like why I couldn't evade them now. See, as I'm moving, I hit some trigger point and they walk up. Which means that what I should be doing... Oh, I never saw this bonfire either. This changes everything. I wish I saw this a while ago. We're not going to sit. We're just going to use it. George, you just pushed my mouse out of the way. You just took my entire mouse pad. right as kitty. Alright. It's fine, I just... Yeah, he pushed my mouse right as I was running from that guy. Oh, I have both. Okay, I think only one of the two aggroed, which is fine. That was pretty cool, though, how the fire just arced up the steps. The thing is, though, I need this guy to have not aggroed with them. I do really wish that these things did not respawn, but whatever. We're just having fun with them. Yeah, see, this is what they were doing last time is... There we go. I'm actually really scared to shoot it when the other one might get hit on accident. So if they're gonna move like that, I'm just gonna go back here and explore then. So I did loot something from right here, I thought. There's like a lightning gem, I believe. I'm gonna have to play here without a mouse pad, which means I need to clear off a spot on my desk. Sorry for if the mic was making like little noises. It's picking up the vibrations on my desk, so I need to fix it. It's really uncomfortable with where the mouse pad is. Let's sorry, we're gonna see if I can move the mouse pad with George on it so I get a little bit more room for myself. Okay. I think we're good. I slid the mouse pad and he just looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing? It was the most WTF look I've seen on his face. But he accepted it. Yeah, I think this will work. I do hope those, the mic... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it won't work. I do hope the mic vibrations aren't sounding too bad, though. So I hear them on my end. My speakers. Alright, I do know I can't open this, because I saw this before. I can still kill those. So I have to go up in order to loot. How do I go up? Stairways are probably a good way up. Not a way up. Clutch ring comes in clutch. What does it do? Does nothing I care about. I think this is a way forward. Is there another secret wall back here, though? Every time I hear my weapon bounce off, it reminds me of the old Zelda games. You'd hold your sword out and it would poke the walls and make a different tone based on if the wall was solid or if you could break it. This just takes me back to where I was. Oh, the bonfire room. I'm dumb. No, that's where I need to go. It's been a long week. After Tuesday, I was already in Friday mode. I forget whose chat I was talking about that in. I think it was Leo's. Where I said I'm just already in Friday mode on Tuesday. Proof of a Concord kept. That sounds like some sort of key item. No? Maybe a quest item? Blades of Dark Moon. Okay, so it's a Covenant item. I'm assuming. So I've not really messed with Covenants, but it feels like they work different in this game. Like you can get them and just progress in all of the Covenants simultaneously. I'm thinking. Which is much better than how Dark Souls 1 handled it. Ooh, get another fog gate. No, never mind. No, we don't. Roster of Knights. I'm assuming is also a Covenant item. Yeah, okay, PvP thing. We are near a level 2 without having killed anything. So I might just eat some pocket runes or some. Oh, even better. Whatever they're saying there when they die is creepy. Yeah, let's get a little bit more fashion and then explore again. Although I do want to check out the snowfield area more because I did like look at it enough to find this axe. So I'm assuming there's more cool stuff back there. Oh,
Ashen One.
misclick. Well, hopefully teleporting out and back brings her back. Otherwise, I may be in trouble. Please have respawned.
I'm true, but knowest thou not? I cannot so please as the lords have left their thrones and to this end. Very well. Then touch the take nourishment.
Well, at least they saved me from my own misclick.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Small mercies. Isn't that something in Dark Souls 2 that they don't do, where you can actually just kill her and whatever her name is in Medulla, I think. Is the town or Medulla, something like that. And you can just lose the ability to level. Also, new fashion. What do we get? Let's figure this out. Well, if we take off this and then wear... Could wear... Archdeacon skirt, maybe? Let's see how that looks. It's sandals, but I kind of want pants look instead. Oh, I don't see any toes there. Close. There we go. That's the button I was looking for. We shouldn't have all that many choices, do we? Alright, well, these are the closest to actual pants. Alright. That's looking alright. That's some actual fashion going. Wow. These cemetery shades are giving me Elden Ring flashbacks. They are so much less dangerous here, though, so far. Now that I've said that, I'm gonna run into a bunch of them and get murdered. But it's fine. Those were dogs, not shades. But yeah, those shades are one of my most feared enemies in Elden Ring. Alright. I'm not dying to our hubris this time. There's no... Hey, I think I can take on 2 of these guys when they're cornering me. And I think there are only the 2, right? Yeah. Okay. There were 3. Okay. I made the exact same mistake, even though I intentionally called out that I wasn't going to. I'm glad that this game kind of gets me at a level where it knows exactly how I'm going to make a mistake. And can bait me into making it twice. It's actually pretty amazing. But I made the same mistake twice, but in different ways each time. So I apparently was able to reclaim a part of my mouse pad. What do you think the chances are that there's more than just these 3? Where'd he go? Did it just like jump through the wall? Let's see where else it could have went. Sorry for all the yawning, by the way. I am, like I said, a little tired tonight. I was hoping I had some instant ramen left for dinner, but I don't. So I'm gonna have to break into the emergency string cheese supply. I've got 4 sticks left. That's my entire dinner when I am done tonight. Hence why I'm not using it for a snack. Yeah. There's a lot of shades down there. That's also a mimic. Oh, maybe it's not a... The chain doesn't look like a mimic from here. The moment I think it's not a mimic, I know what's going to happen. Now, I might have 1 K-cup worth of coffee left, too. Actual caffeinated coffee. Okay, my mouse pad has been stolen again. Man, there's so many shades down there. How do I handle this? Mm. Wait, are they dropping down on me too? I don't get what just happened. That just happened twice. They must have jumped down on me. Now that I see an item up there, it was probably some sort of trick. Yeah, there's another one right there. It looks like it fell. It fell just like me. Oh, two of them. I thought only one fell. Oh, well, enemies fell. That's the rare one, not just enemy. Okay, so that was a ladder, right? Or are there two ladders back here? Okay, so that does look like everything, which means this is my way forward, unless there's a ladder over here to reach that chest. Look at that chest. Where's Guinevere when you need her? Let's try this. If it's a mimic, I can just fight it down below. Alright, I saw it shake when I shot it. Maybe? Maybe not. I could just be seeing things. Gotta make a small substitution on our fashion stats. Actually, no, I don't. There's nothing left to fight over here, so we'll just explore the light. And a medium roll. Hmm. Alright, well, I guess we look... Oh, wait, I just saw the chest. There is a spot to drop from here, I see. This thing still seems so suspicious. Alright, I guess it's fine. Alright, Yorshka's Spear. What is this? Well, it's worse than a Dirty Dex weapon because it also has faith. Over there, it's out. So I think is how I want to check this out. So let's take this way and explore again. Okay. Hand-eye coordination at its best. Okay, so I was kind of right about where it would drop me. Oh, it's... No, I'm completely right. Okay. So, if there were a bonfire, it would be down the spots I can run back to, which would mean... it wouldn't be down the path I fall. Oh, there it is. I mean, my best shot at a bonfire is... Apparently you can just fall down here too. Or run down here, the same spot you'd fall. Alright, well... You can see my reaction time to, hey, little loot bug. And how long it took me to just realize I hit a broken wall, or a fake wall, and... Oh, I'm screwed, aren't I? They're all waking up each other. Amazing. Fortunately, we just woke up a whole bunch of them, which means a few of these are probably safe. Not that one on the tree, though, because I can see the guy's head. Blood gem. I will assume that is fantastic for my stats, even though I know deep down that it's not. Because who wants to use a weapon that I'm assuming adds bleeding damage? Well, that looks like a boss arena. Quite a run to get back to it, too. So what are we going to find down here, then? Before the boss arena. Anything? Okay, we found something that reminds me of Jason Voorhees, or his mother, I forget the lore. Either way, it's something like right out of the Friday the 13th NES game. Item to loot over there. So at least go for that. Item to loot there, too. So, Elray, you know how I realized that this is Anor Londo out in the distance? When I was looking at it, I guess you can see the top up there. I noticed all the little spires and where the archers like to hang out and shoot me off the edge in Dark Souls 1. And it's like, oh, there is no way I'm forgetting this. Now, those remind me of Gaping Dragon, but as a spider. They also hit really hard. And they're not spiders because they seem to have either 10 or 12 legs. I couldn't count. Yeah, yeah, it was down here. This is a pretty long run back, though, isn't it? Oh, actually, I guess it's not that bad. These things aren't going to chase me forever, I'm assuming. There's no way something in a Dark Souls game would ever chase you forever. At least not in any I've played. No, they're underneath where the guys are going to spawn. Rolled it too early. Crystal lizards back there, it looks like. Items over here. Path forward. Somewhere. Bonfire somewhere. Okay, perfect. Oh, maybe those aren't crystal lizards. Nope. Okay. I thought it was going to be something better than this. Oh. Okay. So that's a thing. Got our dung piles. Got more dung piles. Somehow missed this thing when it was standing right next to us 2 times in a row. Yeah, this room is fantastic. Best room in the game so far. Can't wait to play it over and over again as I die in here. I was hoping to get some sort of shortcut. I guess this will work. Free heals are kind of nice. And then I need more of a mouse cord again. Okay. I remember this room. Had a really good chest in it. Then why am I supposed to go another way by the bonfire? Because this is in Anne Orlando now. Okay, so someone was also shooting behind me, going by that arrow. Ooh. So should I just check this area out? That other way definitely did not feel like a dead end. This way feels like a shortcut gets unlocked. Let's find out. No, more large Titanite is always really good. I don't think I can level this weapon up more because it's only going to take it to 6, but I can start leveling the other things. I might even just level my bow. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to lose my 18k runes, aren't I? So I'm fighting one of these things. I don't know. I'm so tempted to just grab my runes first, lock my level in, and then check that out. The thing is, it feels to me like it should be. Um, I guess there's not that much to go through in this room, honestly. Everything is pretty well telegraphed. It's just the pain of killing them. Like, weapon bonking is always gonna be a bad time. Why did I do that? The soup respawns. I had a free heal right there. Alright, we just try and loot the chest again. I don't know what we do about the Silver Knight. Maybe just run so I can explore the other area? I feel like this is the way forward. The bonfire is confusing. If it is. Okay, so that's where the guy who was shooting at me from. Okay, so he doesn't stagger in 2 hits either. Which is the other thing I wanted to figure out. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to make some coffee, maybe grab my string cheese, take a short break. Also, take some Advil or something. My neck is really killing me. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I bring good news and bad news. The good news is not only do I have string cheese, but I found more string cheese in my fridge than I thought I had. So I actually have a stream snack and I potentially have breakfast tomorrow. That is amazing. The bad news, however, is I already drank the last K-cup. There is no more regular hot coffee. However, it's okay because I found this in my fridge unopened. So I have an entire bottle of cold brew that is even cold and already made and still good. So, with that in mind, I'm actually in pretty good shape now. Next, we're going to get our souls back, and then figure out how to kill these knights. Actually, we're going to get our souls back and check the other passage. Because I feel like there's got to be something I'm missing here. On the other side. So let's bone. Get our level. Be very thankful that the Shrine Maiden or whatever her name is respawned. Because I accidentally killed her earlier.
Welcome home, speaker. Very well. Then take no. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Okay, still only have one chunk. Which means I can't take a weapon to 7. I've got 6 shards though. So I can take one of these +5s up to +6. If I knew which one, or I'm sorry, one of the +4s to +5 if I knew which one I wanted. Let's try this, though. Let's not do anything. Instead, go down here. Yeah, I want to explore this side first, I think, before I go to Anor Londo. Man. I've got enough fashion stat for now, too, I think, so we're going to start leveling strength again. Although, that kind of makes me want to level hit points. Maybe I go up to 30 strength, then add some hit points or something. I feel like my hit points are about the right amount, though, based on how much it's healing. Okay, oh, we're still... Alright, because I'm not leveling fashion. That's right. There are items down there to loot still that I missed. I don't think so, because I think it was just this guy who messed me up. Okay, no items from him. This giant cavern. Is this supposed to be a callback to Valley of the Drakes right here? Just based on like the shape of it and this stuff. I know like Anor Londo's not really correctly positioned according to it, but that's kind of what it's reminding me of. I heard like part of the lore is like the world is sort of like shifted around a little bit in place because of everything. So that would make sense, I guess, if that is meant to be Valley of the Drakes. Alright, so this gets us a dungeon. And I've got a bonfire. Which means I kind of want to go back to the other spot now and figure that out, because we've got that dungeon, have all the snowfield, and then we're going to have... I'm assuming this is Anor Londo, based on that room. So I tried. I couldn't think of another Guinevere joke. I really tried. That painting, though, I mean, it's very clearly a central part of the plot of this game. Oh, I didn't see this. No, yes, I did see down there. Nothing follows me. There's nothing over here. Just have to take out that knight and keep in mind that his great bow buddy is going to mess with me and ruin my day. Because didn't Anor Londo have like this exact same room with all the paintings? Or similar? Okay, so he doesn't even have to electrify himself. He's just doing it. Right, let's get out of there so we can heal. Yeah, we get rid of this this guy Elray, and we can get the huge chest in the room. I got greedy. He... Alright. So close to killing him. I thought he was going to die in that last hit. I just should not have gotten greedy, that's all. What am I using for rings? I guess I can remove the pants and then remove Havels. This would be like 4% attack or something horrible. This is, oh, that's already on. Hey James, thank you for the first. I don't know why the audio is not playing. It didn't do it the other day either. So I don't know how I broke it, but I do appreciate you hitting first. What would I want to do for this last ring is a thing. I guess I just take the 4% damage. That would have killed the guy. Hope you're doing well, James. Hope you've had a good day. I think that guy can shoot me from here, which means we get a couple free shots. Also, I forgot to grab my runes. I'm a dummy. My souls. One of these days, I will get the right name. Okay, so that last attack of his had different timing, it felt like. It's another large shard and a blessing. That's pretty good. So from this side of the room, I'm not going to get shot. Let's admire the paintings. Painted world, I'm guessing. Can't tell. Can't tell. Gwyn, maybe? Can't tell. And then the giant chest. I like that they've faded all the colors out to show the age. So we get a bonfire up here. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Multiple dogs is not good. Please leave me alone. You scare me more than the knights. It was also a trap because I went right for the item over here, and then I aggroed them. See, speaking of traps, there's another one. Oh my god, no, no, no. Let's run. This is so bad. I'm dead in one hit. This sucks. Oh, I am so lucky that guy missed me. So where is that caster? He didn't follow me. I didn't kill him as far as I know. There's one, but I don't think that's him. I thought there was one right over here. There he is. I think there's still one more over here. Maybe not. Fortunately, those things don't hit too hard per attack. It's just pain. There are so many large shards. They've got to be giving me the ability to buy them pretty soon if they're giving me this much loot. So I've not gotten a bonfire in here yet, have I? Is the bonfire going to be up that elevator or up this? No, it's not that way. It's not that way. So let's try over here. Well, it's not quite what I wanted in a bonfire, but it is a shortcut to a bonfire. So let's go level real quick then and explore more aggressively. Also, I think I have some ashes or something to turn in, so they can start calling me Fashion One a little bit more. Well met, Fashion One. How may I be of service?
Gracious, let this. I only hope.
I don't know what that added. Maybe it was this stuff? Executioner? Or Undead Legion, maybe?
Ashen one.
Oh. Alright, well, that's a funny way to damage her.
Welcome home. Speak.
Just out of curiosity. I'm not going to do this. I'm just curious how much it costs. How about no?
Very well. Then take no. Farewell, Ashen One.
This is the spot. I don't entirely remember where this is. Oh, not this one. This one. Oh, I forgot this whole courtyard respawns. Oops. I guess most of it's still ignoring me. That's okay then. Oh, jeez. Really? I thought I was full health there. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Probably a good thing I didn't try for that earlier. Maybe I should have leveled my weapon more when I was in town. Oh yeah, I actually blocked him. Amazing. I don't have parry hotkeyed at the moment, so I can't do that. But what I can do is I can learn from my mistakes and kill these things with the bow. And also get murdered by whatever this thing is right behind me. I wonder if I can survive that fall. I bet I can. This room has a lot more in it than I thought it did originally. Those 7 enemies, I thought it had 3 or 4. Oh, 8 in. Yeah, I thought I had like 3 or 4 and had 8. And then a ladder, so if I can survive that fall, that would be a back way in. So I just climb up here and probably ignore all of them. So I'm assuming this takes me down to that other item. I bet I could survive that. One other thing down here. Okay. No other secrets there, it looks like. So let's check this courtyard. This seems like it's full of things that are going to try and kill me. So the question is, where is everything that wants me dead? If I were trying to surprise me, where would I be? I would probably wait on the ground and spawn as I move forward. Alright, do I share a brain cell with Miyazaki? The answer is no. The secondary answer, though, is this is very suspicious. An item and I'm not just getting jumped. What is going on? I hear things walking above me. Right there. It sees me too. Cool. And it didn't die. What the hell? Why is my damage not quite high enough? I've got the best stuff I can do. So it must just be damage loss due to higher equip load and that ring not doing anything. Alright. Game's punishing me. I get it. We apparently hit it once, though. Just we have to hit 3 times to kill it. Unfortunately, we have just enough stamina to hit 3 times. Oh, this is a nasty fog door if there is no shortcut. There has got to be a shortcut I can do. Right? Like, they're not going to make me do this whole run. Okay. Now I see. This gate. So I can use that same bonfire and just have yet another shortcut from it. That works. And we get our boss fight ember that we are not going to use. 'Cause I'm dying way too much to use those. So now that I've got that fog gate, let's see, it's 11:46. I could try it once or twice tonight. But instead I'm thinking maybe I just go a little bit deeper in here through that other path. Because this was all the Anor Londo path, I believe. So let's see if I can go the other way and get a get something. Yeah, Boreal Valley. Oh no, this took us that dungeon. That's right. We did go down this way. Alright. So we're going to do something else tonight then, because I'm probably only going to be on for another 20 minutes. I don't really want to do a boss. So instead, we're going to look around and explore the snowfield some more and see if I can maybe find some bonfires or something back here, because that's 3 different areas I can go through now. So I'm a little confused on which way I'm supposed to be going. I think this might be a DLC, but I don't know for sure. What I do know is the main way I got through here before was just running like a champ. Like, souls are low on these things. They take a lot of hits to kill. So they're clearly meant to be a higher level enemy. They also murder me. I'm just going to ignore the souls and run. Actually, I thought I had another bonfire in this area, but clearly I don't. Because I made it to where I looted this axe. Let's see if I can get back to that spot, and we'll figure out what to do from there. So that's where all those guys ambushed me at. Go through this. There's a big wolf over to the side. I remember that. So I'd like to find just a secondary bonfire so I can screw around back here. Oh, never mind. 2 wolves even. I did not know that happened. Must have gotten really lucky when I ran past and found this axe. Alright, well, new plan. We're gonna see what what boss we're at. And then we're gonna give George some treats. Is the last thing we do tonight. After we check out this boss again. I'm probably going to... I'm not going to do any... Hold on, there we go. Sorry, my monitor that's OBS was turned off for a second. I will not do any bosses or anything off stream, but I don't know actually how much I'm going to play the next couple days when I'm not streaming. So I want to go through more, so I might do like an extra night or something, but I also will probably just run around and explore a little bit off stream, but definitely not do any bosses off stream. Over here. George is also getting impatient. He always has trouble on Thursdays because I stream Wednesdays as well, so he doesn't get much attention for 2 days in a row. let's see what this boss is. There's a one I've heard of. Pontiff. I may have heard of this guy's name, but I know nothing about him. For a Pontiff, I would expect him to be using like a mace or something, and not lightsabers. Oh, he is aggressive, though. Okay. Cool. I'll give him one more try tonight, and then we'll do some kitty treats. I was about to reach for the bag and get ready quickly, or like get ready for the treats, and then I realized that's just teasing the cat. I have to say the cat, otherwise he is going to know I'm talking about him and glare at me more. It's actually kind of wild to me when I came to the realization I don't have enough people at my apartment ever for him to pick up on what my name is, but he knows his name. It's like I've had my cat for 3 years now and he doesn't know my name. I've come to the realization. Okay, let me figure out how to adjust the camera here. He shredded all his little cardboard bed today, so it's all like a mess. But whatever. I think I loosened the camera enough too. I might be able to. Nope, I didn't. How's that? About right there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. He's looking at me like, are these really for me? You can't see the way his tail is shaking. Let me see if I can get him to move and you can see like the way he just like jerks his tail. He gets so excited for these. Ow. He tried to eat my finger because he couldn't find a treat. Drop that one. So the camera resolution is too low right now. You can't see all the little like spittle throwing on my desk. He's having it. He enjoyed those. All right. That's all you get. He's more interested in looking for more than getting any pets. All right, so we're gonna raid out on this. Who am I gonna raid tonight? I think we're gonna raid. Oh, I actually wanted to raid Leo when we had more people the other day, but let's try and raid him tonight, I guess. I feel bad. I keep him going to sleep, like right after I say hi in his channel. So we're gonna go raid him, say hi. All right. So I will be on Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern for sure. I might end up being on Friday or Saturday as well in the evening at some point, so I can do more of this game and like make some progress on bosses. I am 100% playing things and exploring a bit more off stream, but I am not going to do any bosses off stream. So when I run out of things to do, I will be forced to be online. So yeah, thank you anyone for watching, rating, chatting, lurking, bits, follows, subs. I really do appreciate all of that. The birthday stream the other day was actually really cool as well, with how many people came by. Really appreciate all of that. I will be on Sunday and then maybe some other time as well. So yeah, thanks and good night.